But it's living. It has a heart. If it's not living, how does it have a heartbeat?
Because a fetus is like a parasite. It lives off the mom.
You think babies are parasites?
Fetuses.
Right, but a fetus literally is just a word for a human being. It's a stage of development.
Before it's born.
Right, but have you ever been to a fetus shower? Why do they call it a baby shower, not a fetus shower?
Well, yes, it's a baby, but it depends on what the mother wants.
Oh, so it is a baby, not a fetus. Got it.
What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. I'm your host, Elario, and today I'm back with another video from Charlie Kirk's table I want to check out with you guys. This is called Charlie Kirk Leaves Gender Crazy Speechless. You know the truth, guys. Talk less and react more. Let's see what this is about.
What is a woman?
It's a woman who. It's a person who believes they're a woman.
No, but that's not a definition. What objectively is a woman?
Just anyone who believes they're a woman.
No, without using the word woman.
It's just a person who believes they're a woman. I mean, what's wrong with that?
The inability to answer the most fundamental, obvious biological question, what is a woman? This is not troubling. Like, it's so simple, it's so obvious. Last chance. Can you tell me what a woman is? Are you a woman?
Why are you so hateful?
I asked you what a woman was. That's not hateful.
I gave you the definition.
That's not the definition.
Thank you for your time.
If you killed a baby, that's murder. But killing a fetus isn't murder.
What species is the fetus?
Okay.
Human?
Then how is it not murder?
Because it hasn't been born yet.
Why does that make it human?
Because that's when, like, it's not dependent on the mom, and it can be, like, its own thing.
If you have a pacemaker,
That's a
you're
lie.
dependent. If you have a ventilator, you're dependent. Babies are in NICU units, neonatal intensive care units, they're dependent. Dependency does not equal its degree of moral worth.
Exactly.
And so I need to understand the moral consistency. Here is a baby at 31 weeks that can survive outside of the womb. It has its own brain waves, its own consciousness, its own heartbeat, its own ability to clean its bladder. How is that not a human being? It just happens to be in a mom.
Because it hasn't come out yet. It's still living in the mom. It's still part of the mom.
Right, but it's living. It has a heart. If it's not living, how does it have a heartbeat?
Because a fetus is like a parasite. It lives off the mom.
You think babies are parasites?
No.
Fetuses.
Right, but a fetus literally is just a word for a human being. It's a stage of development.
Before it's born.
Right, but have you ever been to a fetus shower? Why do they call it a baby shower, not a fetus shower?
Help me ask her, Charlie.
Well, yes, it's a baby, but it depends on what the mother wants.
Oh, so it is a baby, not a fetus. Got it. When does life begin?
Conception.
So then should every life be protected post-conception?
If I or you became brain dead, and there was no chance of you ever waking up, you probably would want them to pull the plug. And if you disagree, that's okay. But, I don't think that's the case.
Hold on, but
held by most people.
Listening to that last debate, I was actually in a coma for 3 weeks. I was killed on Airport Boulevard here in Columbia on a motorcycle. And thank God they didn't cut me off, because I found God 1 year later, got baptized 2 years later, and it's the best thing that's ever happened.
Okay, officially that is the worst I've heard a baby or a fetus or a zygote being compared to. A parasite. Jesus Christ. You call a baby a parasite. Dear Lord, do you even know what a parasite is? A parasite feeds off you. It feeds off your life force. There's going to be nothing left when it's done with you. It's inhumane to compare a baby to a parasite. And oh my God, these are just basic, simple reasonings. I'm so pained right now because it's a woman that's saying this, someone that's going to be a potential mother. So you're saying that your mother gave birth to a parasite, because that's basically it. If a baby is a parasite in the womb, then it does not stop being a parasite because it's out of the womb. Or, I mean, is that not what she implies? Man. See, sometimes I feel like all these people advocating for abortion, I feel like maybe it should have been test run on them, like before they were giving birth to, because all their ideologies are stupid, very useless. Honestly, a parasite, that's disgusting, very disgusting. And I mean, as Charlie said, have you ever been to a fetus shower? No, I've not. It's only baby showers I see, where the expectant mother is so ecstatic that she's bringing another life into this world. And of course, everyone tempts it as that. You're bringing another life. You're carrying another life inside you. You're carrying another being inside you. So how did you come up with the parasite theory? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And I saw the other guy's argument for abortion. That if anyone was to be brain dead, then you would rather they cut them off. Nope. First off, the baby isn't brain dead. Because it doesn't have the ability to speak yet, or it has not come into an environment where it can speak, then that doesn't just mean it's brain dead. Because the brain is the house of all activity. It controls virtually everything from the movement of your spine to your speech, your organ of sound, your sight. Your brain controls everything. And a baby might not be able to speak yet, or move yet, or a fetus rather, if I'm to use their terms. But that doesn't mean it's brain dead. And I just like the quick reversal by the second guy, that was in a coma for 3 weeks. You can imagine if he had been cut off, But then again, my point is, that was not a standard argument for abortion. That was just a stupid comparison. Because the baby isn't brain dead to begin with. The fetus, rather, isn't brain dead to begin with. So why should you want to cut it off? And I don't know, because it's still in the womb does not mean it has lesser right as a human being. I mean, I do understand that everyone has their reasons for wanting to abort or something like that, but it shouldn't be because you couldn't handle your orgasms, as Charlie would say it. Shouldn't you be responsible for your own orgasms? I mean, that should be it. It shouldn't be because of that. There are so many reasons why I personally can't support abortion. There's so many reasons why Charlie can't support abortion. There's so many reasons why a lot of people won't support abortion. A baby is born, or a baby is formed at conception. It doesn't just, voila, miraculously appear in the uterus. It's not possible. And for the first girl, I mean, I wasn't surprised with her character or what she behaved. I mean, she was a bit polite than your regular leftist, yeah? But I don't know. It seems like they have been brainwashed. I mean, I do know now why Charlie puts that on his banners, yeah? They asked you a question 3 times, right? And I mean, it doesn't take someone too smart to know that if they ask you to define something, you're defining that thing without using that word they ask you to define. So saying that a woman is someone who feels like a woman is a rather dumb way to put things. It's honestly very dumb. And you can't define a woman as a woman. Like, no, you have to say what it is that makes up a woman. Maybe if you're going to define it with its characteristics or what they look like, but not the same word. And having asked that question, I could actually audibly hear her deep breath on the microphone, before she asked Charlie why he's being hateful. Which I don't understand how he was, because he was simply asking a question. And if being hateful is just asking what a woman is, then I really don't know what goes on in her head. I don't even want to find out. But honestly, for the fact that even women don't know what they are, a woman can't describe herself. Nah. As Charlie said, it's quite disturbing that something as basic, fundamental, and biologically relevant as being a woman can't be defined. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. This next generation it's really going to be a lot of work. It's the truth. The honest truth. But guys, tell us what you think about this video in the comment section, and please leave a thumbs up for us at the end of this video. If you just joined this channel for the first time, this Shelbies Family channel, please click that bell button to notify when I drop a new video, and please subscribe to follow us for more updates, more juicy updates. Thank you so much for watching. I remain your host, Elario. Stay safe, y'all, and God bless.